welcome back. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys some DIY, Dollar Tree, and a thrift store decor crafts. So this is another episode of my I Love Christmas series. I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget, and I truly believe that y'all don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. I'm going to be moving into some winter decor crafts and then eventually starting Valentine's Day soon, but I hope you guys are loving this holiday season, and if you want to catch up on the rest of my I Love Christmas series, click on the playlist in the link down below of this YouTube video. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribing is totally free. It's just going to update you every single time I post a new video. And also pop over to my Livy's Romantic Home Facebook page. I post several DIY videos a day over there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For this first DIY, I want to share with you guys how you can transform a regular little old nutcracker. I grabbed this at the thrift store. We are going to make it into a pink nutcracker. I think these are so adorable, kind of like a sugar plum fairy theme. So what I wanted to do first was lay down a base of white chalk paint, and so I just used 2 coats of chalk paint initially. Let that dry. You want to let it dry really good, and I love the Waverly white chalk paint from Walmart. And then the next thing I'm doing is using this pink bubblegum acrylic paint, and I'm just going to go over the white chalk paint to make it pink basically. And I used 2 coats of that, and this is just some of the apple barrel craft paint from Walmart. It's about 50 cents a bottle. And then I also used the purple for the base. Now the reason you want to lay down a base of white chalk paint is, well, at least for me, my nutcracker was shiny, and so you want it to be like a really smooth surface if you're going to use the cheap acrylic paint. So that's just a little tip from me to you. And then I decided to give him some gold boots, and actually I'm wondering now if this is a her because she is now pink. Anyway, we're not going to focus on that, but we are going to have fun painting this pink. I'm going to play some really nice little Christmas music for you guys to watch me paint, but I just accented it with some gold and some little purple accents. This is a great project for you guys to do with your kiddos or grandkids, or if you just want to enjoy the afternoon painting. And pink is kind of the new thing right now. Oh, the other thing I have to share with you guys is I trimmed off his little cap, and I used a Dollar Tree mop feather duster to put a new hat on him. So just gently take some hot glue, add your little feather duster to the top, and he's going to have a brand new hat, which he actually kind of needed after being at home at the thrift store. He needed a little bit of a dress up. And then I did trim his bangs so you could see his eyes a little bit better. The other fun thing you guys can do too is you can add a layer of Mod Podge to seal your craft paint, and then add some sparkling glitter on top of that.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving.
And here is how our Nutty the Nutcracker Sugar Plum Fairy goodness turned out. This was so fun and amazing, and would be perfect if you guys love that kind of shabby chic or cottage look, or these are great also for little girls' rooms, your granddaughters, or if you're just a pink lover like me. And the pink on this camera even looks a little bit darker than what it looks like in real person. But anyway, so fun and fabulous, and a great project on a budget. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to show you guys how you can take one of the little cute wooden cutouts from the Dollar Tree, and this is one of those gingerbread houses, and I'm going to paint it to match my pink nutcracker that I painted today. I'm kind of going with a little bit of a sugar plum fairy theme, and so I'm just using some super cheap pink acrylic paint from Walmart, and I'm just going to paint this. I'm actually using an old makeup brush, so this is just a tip from me to you. I love saving my makeup brushes once they've had a little bit too much use for makeup, and saving them and using them for my paint brushes. They're really soft bristles, and they usually last pretty long as well. So this is a fun idea if you guys want to recycle and reuse your old makeup brushes, or just grab some brushes. They have like a 15 pack I think at Walmart. And then I'm going to trim out my little windows in this pretty purple. I'm doing kind of like a sugar plum fairy theme for this. And you guys can really get creative with this. I've always shared so many different ideas on how you can do the gingerbread houses. We're also going to add snow to the rooftop, and I'm going to play some music and let you guys just watch me paint.
Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah, there's room at the table for big and for small. The fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star.
So here is how my little sugar plum fairy gingerbread house turned out. I think it's so adorable and matches my sugar plum fairy nutcracker. So cute. And hey, while we're at it, you guys, let's name this nutcracker. I should have asked you that on the actual nutcracker video, but she came out so cute, and I just love this pink sparkling sugar plum fairy look. So let's name our pretty and pink nutcracker. I'd love to hear you guys' creative ideas, and let's light up this comment section with happy, sweet, just fun names for the nutcracker. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to show you guys how you can take some of those little Dollar Tree wooden cutouts. These are ornaments, and I'm just going to paint them in kind of that cute little sugar plum fairy cottage style. I'm using this purple apple barrel craft paint. It's from Walmart, you guys. It's so inexpensive. It's about 50 cents a bottle, and you can find so many different colors, and I think these are such fun projects to do. I know when I'm feeling stressed, I love to paint things, so I encourage you guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. Your kids and grandkids could sit down and paint with you. My kiddos always used to paint with me during the holiday season, or just any time during the year. Just put down some plastic and some paper towels and get some inexpensive craft paint, some brushes, and just let them have fun. So for these, I want to do a pink and a purple, and then we're going to highlight them with some pretty gold marker. I'm going to play some pretty Christmas music and let you guys just enjoy watching me paint.
It's December again, I can't believe it.
here is how they turned out. I think they're so beautiful and they match along with my little sugar plum fairy theme that I have going on. So fun and fabulous on a total budget.
I find myself wandering downtown, window shopping, listening to the sound from some street crier caroling through the air.
For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take some of these cute little fall signs, and these were absolutely adorable. I use these during fall, but I want to transform them into a cute little winter romance sign. So I took and I popped out the backing of it, and then I'm measuring the size of the insert, and I'm going to cut out this pretty beautiful cottage paper, and I'm going to add that to the front of the original backing. And then I'm just going to take this pink chalk paint my sweet friend Stacy sent to me. Thank you, Stacy, for blessing me with chalk paint. Oh my goodness, a chalk paint is literally the best invention for crafters, especially impatient crafters like me, because you don't have to wait for it to dry. So I'm just going to add the chalk paint to the frame, and then I'm going to add the little insert back in once that dries. I believe I did use 2 coats of this pretty pink chalk paint, and the pretty paper is from Hobby Lobby. I'm definitely going to be looking into doing quite a bit of cottage style as we go into Valentine's Day, which is going to be the next season we're going to be decorating for, but we're also going to do some pretty winter romance. So I'm taking this cute little snowflake from the Dollar Tree, and I'm adding some white paint to it. And then I'm just going to add that back on top of the little floral paper. And I can always change this out once it gets closer to Valentine's Day and put like a cute little heart on the inside of it. I love the sizes of these signs because they're perfect for little 3-tiered trays and decorating little small spaces, which I love. And so I'm just adding this back in. I didn't end up having to glue it. I just was able to just push it back in and then add in my pretty little snowflake.
Here comes the Christmas spirit again. That Christmas spirit again. And a warm place in my heart.
And here is how our cute little cottage snowflake sign turned out. I love repurposing and reusing things after the season is over. I think I've done that for years. I've shared this with you guys on my channel, and it really started out as quite a necessity because sharing this many DIYs with you guys, it takes quite a bit of supplies. So I always try to repurpose and reuse the things that I have on hand. Now, for all of the puppy dog and all the Benji Bear fans out there, here is my puppy dog Benji Bear. He went for a walk earlier, and so I put his little patriotic scarf on. He really likes to prance around the neighborhood, and so Amazon has like a pack of 20 scarves that they're all holiday related, but he likes to wear his patriotic scarf and go for a walk. And so he's got his little green ball. This is his absolute most favorite toy. And so he just wants to say hi. I know he has some puppy dog and kitty cat fans out there. I know you guys are so cute when you post pictures of your puppy dogs and kitty cats on my Livy's Romantic Home Facebook group page. And I do have to apologize about my group. It's taken me a little bit to get on there and approve posts, but just bear with me. I'm trying to get caught up as best as possible, but we love y'all, and woof woof from Benji Bear. For joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Livy's Romantic Home. I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. I truly believe that you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing, and cozy home. If you guys want to see more Dollar Tree DIYs and fun ideas for crafting and decorating on a budget, check out the rest of the videos in my I Love Christmas series, and also on my YouTube channel. I have them all kind of broken up into different seasons. I love seasonal decor, and I love sharing with you guys budget-friendly ideas for creating cozy, fabulous home decor without breaking the bank. And also, I just want to encourage you guys, for wherever you're at in your life's journey, keep going, keep putting one foot in front of the other. Sometimes I know it feels like, we wake up and you put a couple steps forward and then you take a couple steps back. But if you just keep being intentional about creating really solid daily habits that are going to benefit you, and just even simple things like this morning, I got up and I poured myself a glass of water, drank the water before I had my morning coffee. I know as I get older, I have to be more cognitive of my health. And so I just want to encourage you guys to make a couple of small changes here and there, whether it be opening your Bible, drinking a little bit more water, taking a walk, reaching out to a friend, forgiving somebody that you might need to forgive, or something like that. And my puppy dog Benji Bear is going to be going crazy here. Anyway, that is my little quick word for the day. I love y'all to the moon and back. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day. And until our next video, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.